everybody, Claire here, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite things, especially in the summertime, ice cream. And I feel like a lot of people get kind of stressed out about making it because it seems very complicated. So today I wanted to actually talk about a little bit of the science behind frozen treats. So ice cream, sorbet, popsicles, gelato, basically what are they? What does it mean? Why are there all these separations keeping them apart? And just sort of important things to know when you're either making them at home or, buying them at your local ice cream shop. So kicking it off with ice cream. So ice cream has basically been around for a very, very long time. And the way we know it as American ice cream is it's basically creme anglaise, which is a mother sauce. It's a very old French sauce, which is basically a very light custard. It's usually half and half and egg yolks. That's the base of it. And that is what makes up ice cream. It can vary, so you can have ice custard, which has a lot more eggs in it. You can have, I think it's called concrete, which is like very aggressive with eggs in it, so it has this like very thick texture. But in general, ice cream is going to be cream or half and half mixed with some egg yolks to create a very light custard base. Now, that also is how you make gelato. Gelato tends to have less fat in it. It's usually made with milk rather than heavy cream or half and half. But the biggest difference between gelato and ice cream is how you churn it. So gelato is churned much slower. And the reason why this matters is because every frozen treat you're looking at is made up of ice crystals. So the reason why you get something that's creamy is because the ice crystals are really, really fine. Something that's crunchier like a granita, or for instance like a popsicle, how you can like bite into it and it's kind of hard, that's because they have larger ice crystals. So if you've ever tried to make ice cream at home and you just like rushed the process, or you took cream and put it into a container and tried to freeze it and you're like, this is a giant ice cube, why didn't this work out? It's because you didn't churn it, so you have these giant ice crystals. So with gelato, by churning it very slowly, less air gets into it, so you get a very, very fine crystal structure. Ice cream has slightly larger crystal structure, so it gets a little bit fluffier. So that's the main thing to remember. The richer the base, the more fat that's in it, the finer the crystal structure you're going to get. So that actually takes us to sorbet. So sorbet is typically fruit. It doesn't have to be though. It can be chocolate, it can be vanilla, but it's usually fruit. And it's fruit plus sugar, maybe some water, and that's all. So there isn't any dairy typically in sorbet, though you can do that. But there's definitely no eggs in it. It tends to not have any fat whatsoever. But the way that you get sorbet to have a really creamy texture is you have a really high sugar content, and you usually make a sugar syrup. So if you freeze a sugar syrup, what you notice is you get a really kind of a softer crystal structure. So you get the creamiest that way. It's softer because of the high sugar content. If you have less sugar, it's gonna be a lot harder because it has more water in it. So yeah, that's a little bit about ice cream and frozen treats. Hope you guys enjoyed learning some of these tips and tricks for how to have the best ice cream frozen treat experience you can possibly have. But make sure to check out my channel for a lot of fun videos on how to make your own ice cream, how to make your sorbet, how to make popsicles. There's lots of fun stuff up there for summertime. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the blog if you ever have any questions or want to check out recipes there. Like the video if you like it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.